Region-wide sitting in the 50s and 60s. It's also a bit breezy. Take a look at this. A gorgeous shot, and you can see Old Glory is waving in the wind, and certainly we're feeling it. Those winds are out of the southwest. They're coming in at 11 miles an hour, and as I mentioned, pretty mild. If you are taking a flight to Phoenix, of course, we're looking at their forecast too, and believe it or not, it's milder here in Philly by 6 degrees. It's currently 52, clear, very similar conditions. Of course, this is the desert, so they're dealing with drier air. But back here at home, while it was damp earlier this morning, we're going to continue to dry out. The breeze sticks with us, and temperatures remain well above average. We're supposed to be at 43. That is our average high for this time of the year. And today, it'll again be very mild and above average. 58 in Philly, 56 along the shore, 51 for the Lehigh Valley, with winds out of the west throughout the day. And they're going to range between 15 and at times 20 miles an hour. The weekend, well, it's trending dry for now. Saturday is going to be dry. By Sunday, here comes the rain. That arrives to Philly late evening. Sunday over in Phoenix is going to be fine. We're tracking dry conditions. It shouldn't hinder anyone's game. Next 7 days, once we get through the rain on Sunday, which it will be raining during the game, keep that in mind for tailgaters, for people celebrating. We do dry out and we warm right back up early next week, Janelle.
Wow. All right, Llarisa, thank you. Hour and a half, Philadelphia will begin to see some snow. If you find yourself north and west, you're already beginning to see a little bit of wintry stuff falling from the sky. And here's why. These are the areas that are currently below freezing, specifically up towards the Poconos, where temperatures are sitting at 28 degrees. We're hovering just above freezing. Jim Thorpe to Allentown, out towards Lansdale, Doylestown, still a little too warm. They're at 38 degrees. But this is what it looks like right now, Storm Scan 3. A lot of this stuff is taking its time to get down to the surface, so the areas of blue that you see looking a little more ominous than what's actually going on outdoors right now. The closer you are to Philadelphia, it is all rain, so yes, you will need that umbrella on your way out the door this morning. Now, the steadiest snow is expected to fall between the hours of 7 and 11 a.m. That's when we will be seeing accumulating snow here in Philly across our surrounding suburbs as well, extending out towards South Jersey, Delaware, 1 to 3 inches. That's about it. So it is a low impact storm in terms of accumulation, but in terms of the time, this is why things could get tricky. Look at 7:30, a mess out there with rain and even a wintry mix along I-95. Some snow points north and west, and as we continue to move the clock forward, if 9:30 is the time you head out your home, just plan for some snow that could fall heavy at times, and this is going to be that wet, heavy snow as opposed to the fluffy and that thinner snow. So, Jim, I'll send it back to you with that.
Thank you, Llarisa.
Comfortable, and that is the story on this Wednesday. 76 the current temperature here in Philly. We're at 68 in Trenton. How about 60 up in the Poconos? 70 in Millville, 72 in Wilmington, and at this hour in Wildwood, it is currently 71 degrees. This is the big story. Heading into Thursday, tomorrow, a heat advisory will go into effect starting at 11, and that's because of dangerous heat building over our region. It's going to get hotter compared to this afternoon, but it's also going to turn steamier. The same follows into Friday, and that's when we anticipate for heat index values to range between 100 to 104 degrees. That's dangerous heat. You don't want to be doing any strenuous activity. At least you want to wait. You want to hold off on doing any strenuous activity, especially if you find yourself out there in the afternoon. Your muggy meter shows today not bad. By tomorrow, we are jumping into the 70s, the dew point temperature that is, and that's what's going to bring us just oppressive heat over our region. The risk of heat-related illnesses will be high tomorrow. That'll stick around through Friday, and it's always important to check on your neighbors, the elderly, and also pets, children. Just make sure to keep them in mind. Today, though, 91, sunny, hot, not too bad. By the time tomorrow rolls around, 98 degrees. We are jumping as far as temperatures are concerned. 95 on Friday. We finally catch a break on Saturday, only for temperatures to return into the 90s Sunday and into early next week.